Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a video on the Bentgo kids and the Yumbox and my thoughts on them, because I've been using the Bentgo kids, you probably already know, but I've been using it since school started this year. So since September 5th, I've been using it nonstop. So my kindergartner, she is in junior kindergarten, which is preschool in the US. So I believe she's 4 years old basically. She can handle the Bentgo kids. She has no issues with them. I have no issues with them. I like that they have this rubberized grip around the edges of like the whole edge on the top and bottom, so the lunchbox doesn't skid on their table. So I really like that. And if anything, with the Bentgo kids box, the one thing I was afraid of was this hinge there, because the Yumbox only has one to open. This one has two latches, so she has to open both. I don't have the tray inside, so that's why. Okay. So she has to open both, and then she can lay that flat and she can eat from her tray, and then she can close it. Now, I was afraid of her closing. I thought she won't be able to close it properly because the hinge, the back hinges, they move. So if you don't have it lined up perfectly, she won't be able to have a perfect fit, which means that she's not going to be able to close it properly. So that was one worry I had, and I was really skeptical when I was sending her with the Bentgo kids. I always thought that, oh no, she's going to bring it back and everything inside is going to be spilled. But she had no problem with that. She can close it, open it with no problem at all. We have not had any issues with it. Knock on wood. Somebody knock on wood. Okay. Can you believe it? I'm actually knocking on wood. All right. So I love the Bentgo kids. No issues for the kid using it. No issues for me. And what else can I say about it? It's very leak proof. I put liquid. I literally put water like in both of these big compartments, and I shook the crap out of the box and the liquid did not budge into the other compartments. So that's awesome. It's almost like you can send soup in one of the compartments, but I mean, we won't do that, but that's how leak proof it is. It just won't keep the hotness, but whatever. So I really like the Bentgo kids, especially for the age group that it's intended. I believe it's intended for kids like under 8, under 7. Anyways, it's a great box. I love it. The Yumbox, on the other hand, I also love. It is beautiful. It has a very sleek design. It's not bulgy. It's one clasp. It has a variety that you can, not a variety. It has a selection of beautiful colors. It has the option of the panino and the original. So if your kids don't like a variety in their food, you can opt for the panino. Or if, like for myself, I was happy that I got to keep the panino, because if I ever wanted to give her a variety in food, I can use the silicone liners. I still don't have those silicone liners, by the way. Anyways, I just knew that I can separate the food if I wanted to, as opposed to the 6 compartment, you can't, right? So I found the panino was more versatile and a better choice for my family. Now, opening the Yumbox, well, only one clasp, and now this, I'm not sure if it's just mine or if it's all Yumboxes. I haven't really opened another Yumbox, and actually I have, but I forgot how it opened. But I haven't tried opening another Yumbox recently, so I'm not sure. You can let me know in the comments. But the grip on the back, I feel like it's more tighter. I don't know. So if I was to open it like this, I can't just use the one hand to take it all the way back, I think. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I feel like this hinge here is not smooth. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not smooth. So I feel like that's the reason why when I tried to close this lid after filming the what's in their lunch video, it cracked. So you can see it right here. There's a gap. Let me see if I can move it a little bit. See? So what happened was, when I had it open, you'll see that now it has a perfect, does it have a perfect fit? No, it doesn't. Okay, when I had it opened all the way, this was straight down. So you can see right there. And when I tried to close it, it snapped. So just, you can hear this, you can hear the noise when I close it, okay? Okay, so that's because this is still on the same position as when the lid was fully open. I can't move it. I tried using plier and it won't. So it's still on the same position. But it really doesn't matter to me now. It's broken, it can't be fixed. I've already contacted Yumbox distributors, and the Yumbox, this happened after 3 years, so the warranty, they would have done something if it was within the 1 year period, but since it's beyond, they can't do anything. So that's a bummer because these are not cheap. But anyways, the Yumbox definitely is leak proof. You can't put liquid, but you can do thick yogurts and applesauce. Those will not leak. Just make sure that you kind of watch how your kids close their Yumbox, because you can kind of tell when they don't close it properly. Then you can show them, and then when they're at school, they will remember how to close. So that will ensure that nothing leaks outside of the Yumbox. So between these two, my preference, because of this incident, is having the 2 hinge on the Bentgo, because I don't have the problem in closing it and I don't have a problem opening it. So I like that. Now with the tray, so I'm going to move that to the side. With the trays, the Panino or the original, doesn't matter, they're both similar. These dividers are thin, so basically you're getting more room to put food in. So if you have a big eater, definitely a Yumbox is the way to go, because you can fit more food. If your kids don't eat as much, the Bentgo kit is not bad. And I feel like, even though this is also some sort of a plastic, these, I feel like if something heavy like a plate or a pot or whatever, if that fell on top of this, or even if you drop this on the floor, I feel like this would crack. Just, yeah, I feel like this would crack because it's very thin. Like very thin. Like this thickness is the same as the divider itself, which is sort of thin. So that's something to keep in mind. And so that's, I guess, my con. And my pro is that the back side of the tray, this part is smooth, and the only spot where there are grooves are around the perimeter. So it's easy to wash, and to dry it, all you have to do is put it against something like that so that it air dries the inside, and then before bedtime or after dinner, I just flip it this way so that overnight the water from under the grooves just dry out. So that's with the Yumbox. The Bentgo kids, I find after hand washing them, it dries pretty fast. Maybe that's because of the material. Like, this is like slippery plastic, and I feel like this will not break even if I drop it. The only con with this for me is that there's grooves everywhere. It's not just around the perimeter, but like even around here. So even though food doesn't get there, I don't want any mold or anything. I don't think that you would get mold under here. But like these grooves and everything, it's very small. So I use a straw brush to sort of clean under there, just to make sure that nothing sneaks under there. But other than that, this tray really dries. I need to make another purchase because of my broken Yumbox. I need to make a purchase by Monday. That's so bad. I need to make a purchase. I need to get a bento box by Monday morning, or not, like I need to order it by Monday morning. The main decision came with my kids are not big eaters. They are very stimulated at school. Whatever. They're busy at school. They just want to have fun. They want to talk. They want to, they're very curious about whatever's happening around them. So I feel like they don't need a Yumbox right now. They're not huge eaters. The Bentgo kids, I think, will work for both girls until both of them are even up to grade 4. How old are they in grade 4? So 7, 8, 9, until 9, potentially 10. So I think I'm gonna go with a Bentgo kids. Again, the purple color, because my second grader does not, even though her favorite color is blue, she doesn't like the blue in the Bentgo kids. I think she finds it too boyish. So that's one minus with the Bentgo kids. I wish that they had more color, like a variety or a better selection in colors. Because Yumboxes, oh my gosh, their colors are so beautiful. Oh, I really like that royal, what color, what was it named? Was it amethyst? Whatever. They have a really beautiful purple available that if I chose to go with the Yumbox, I would be getting that color for her. But I don't think I'm gonna go with the Yumbox. I don't want to spend another $40 on a bento box and have that crack like that. I know I'm being really picky and biased and whatnot, but you know what? For the cost of these, and after having used both of them, I don't want to deal with returning anything. I think I prefer the Yumbox. It's better with the leak proofing. It has 5 compartments, which is not bad at all. I can fit the food that they need to eat in here. I already have lunch bags that fit them because the Bentgo style is a little bit bigger than the Yumbox, but I have lunch bags that fit them, so that's not a problem either. I feel like these will last longer. So if I want to purchase a bento box and spend like $40 on them, I would like them to last at least 5 years minimum, please. So I mean, it's not to say that I'm going to throw this Yumbox in the garbage, because I broke the Yumbox, that thing. When did I break it? It's probably documented in YouTube now. Second week of school, probably. So she's been using this broken Yumbox for the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and she hasn't complained. But that's my kid. She just doesn't complain. So I need to get her one. And I think I'm going to go with the Bentgo. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I would appreciate any comment that you put down below, letting me know why I should go with a Yumbox or a Bentgo, kids. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.